I know we don't record videos on Fridays and Saturdays anymore, but you know what? I still do the work. I do the work every day. And I just wanted to share with you my notes from Saturday, April 1st. What was I reading? First and foremost, we got to know that Q1 is officially over. The stock market, I think, performed better than most people expected, myself included. What a wild ride in Q1. Obviously, we had a lot of stuff. We had a banking crisis at the end of Q1. I believe we have signs of a recession starting. Hey, Sonny, what are you doing? Sonny, of course, wants to come up and say hi to you all. Yes, this is my puppy. You can see his eye is sealed shut. He kind of scared us on Saturday. If you want to know more about that, you can watch Friday's financial news wrap up. But again, back to what we're talking about. Q1 is over. What are you doing? Are you getting ready to dominate the recession? Are you doing the work? You finding your buy box, things of that nature. I think this year is going to be one again where good operators are rewarded, whether you are in business or in real estate. I think we're going to see some spectacular blowups. I think it was called Virgin Orbits, being the one of the first ones, and there will be more. Virgin Orbits was basically trying to raise some capital in a very tough market, weren't able to do it, and they shut down operations. We will have a lot more sudden collapses. It wouldn't shock me if there's billionaires who unfortunately own assets that aren't very liquid and they're leveraged, and it could be some great blowups. I think a choppy market will also have some great deals. There will be some throwing out the baby with the bathwater analogies, if you will, where there are great deals if you're doing the work is important. So again, I think it's going to be interesting. I do think we will start to see bad consumer numbers in about 6 weeks or so. But between now and 6 weeks, I think the market skips over it, frankly. So should be interesting. On the economic news of the week, we do have 2 Fed speakers on Monday. We also get consumer spending. Consumer spending, again, remember, will not incorporate the banking crisis. So in my world, it's not relevant. Tuesday, we get Fed speakers in factory orders. Wednesday, we will get the ADP report, which is our first look at March. Expectations, I think, are right around 200,000. Is it above? Is it below? What's going on? Thursday, again, Fed speakers and weekly jobless claims. And then finally, we get the big number. I think the market's actually closed on Friday. I think that's Good Friday, if memory serves. But we will get the jobs report. I think jobs expectation is like 238. What will be going on with unemployment rate? Unemployment rate ticked up last time from 3.4 to 3.6. Are we going higher? Was it a 1-month blip? All of that. Don't know if you saw the Super Bowl. Yes, the Super Bowl, and saw the halftime show, Rihanna. It looks like Rihanna rented a home in Arizona for $500,000. That is a heck of a 1-week rental. Can you imagine getting a call from saying someone, hey, I got a, I don't know, superstar wants to rent your home. I know you don't rent your home, but would you mind moving for a week while we use it as a home base for the Super Bowl? So yeah, kind of weird. But yeah, $500K. That better be a nice home. It does look like more and more Americans are shopping for real estate overseas, right? The strong dollar, probably some moving of assets to other locations. Again, there's a lot of folks. And if you don't know Dion, yes, Dion from the Three Amigos and Dion Talk, he is flying to Portugal next week because he is looking to perhaps buy a pad in Portugal. So do me a favor. If you're on Dion's channel, send him a note. Wish him safe travels. There we go. We got Virgin Orbits, spectacular blow up. It was one of my notes from Saturday. There will be a lot more over the next 24 months. This is not going to be an event. It's going to be a long process like the S&L crisis. Looks like $5.5 trillion now resides in money market funds. That is $1 trillion. Yes, folks, $1 trillion were added to money market funds. It looks like more and more people have woken up to banks paying nothing, and you are moving funds to money markets. I do think there are some terms that we need to get used to hearing. These are terms you've heard on my channel for months, if not quarters. One is a rolling recession. I think there's more and more evidence that different parts of the economy are getting into and out of recessions at different times. Earnings recession. What will that mean? Liquidity crisis. and of course, a bifurcated or bipolar housing market. These are all things that we talk about. I talk about a lot on Twitter. Give me a follow at One Rental at a Time. A lot of folks are reaching out to me talking about commercial real estate. Commercial real estate is in a lot of pain. We have been warning you of that for a while, but it will not be an epic overnight collapse. Even in office, which is horrible place to be right now, it will not be an epic event. It will be asset by asset, city by city, lender by lender. They will not happen all at one time. This will not be like a stock market rout or a crypto collapse. It will happen over months, quarters, and dare I say, years. Extend and pretend equity ways, buying time. Again, retail, office, and yes, even some multifamily is going to feel the pain. I do find it odd, while it's technically correct to say that inflation is down 30% since summer. It is one of those intellectually dishonest things that are often said in the media with percentages. Do you think inflation is down 30% since summer? Now, technically it is, right? We peaked at 9.1. We're now at 6%. So if you wanted to look at this thing with the most rosy glasses possible, you too could say inflation is down 30% since the summer. Looks like George Gammon has made an interesting call. I think I got this video sent to me 10 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it when you guys send me videos to watch. I honestly can't watch them all, but when I get one repeatedly, I generally find time to tune in. And this one has George Gammon coming out saying that the Fed will cut rates significantly in the next 90 days. So George Gammon in my world is calling for a Fed rate cut in Q2, which ends June 30th. I love bold calls like this. I love putting dates on things because it is stuff that you and I can look at. All I have to say is this. I hope he's wrong. Because if the Fed has to cut in Q2, it means something really bad broke. So to be clear, I hope he's wrong. As for my opinion hasn't changed. I believe we get one more Fed rate increase May 3rd, and then I think the Fed holds all year. Don't know. George could be absolutely right. I might be right, but I do appreciate when somebody goes out and says, hey, I'm going to make this call and I am going to put a date on it. And then finally, folks, the last thing I read was it looks like half of the Americans who make six figures live paycheck to paycheck, which I think is pretty crazy. So at the end of the day, folks, the last thing to talk about is we have some great events coming up I'm putting on just for you. I wanted to get the dates. One of them is on April 16th. Legends of Real Estate Investing. We are bringing 4 rock star female investors who have gone from nothing to something to answer and interact with you. If you ever wanted to ask Anna, April, Alicia, or Casey a question, talk about their start, talk about what they're doing now, talk about their mistakes, whatever it is, they will be there for you. And then the next week, the 23rd, if you are a real estate agent, real estate broker, or you want to have a better relationship with your real estate agent, you need to be at this meeting. We're going to have Beth, Jason, and Ty answer your question. So again, 4 hours of your time, 4 hours of my time on the 16th and 3 hours on the 23rd. I will do my best to leave links below. But again, you can go to Eventbrite and look up Michael Zuber, or you can see the links in previous daily financial news. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.